Hey, how are you today? So, woohoo! I'm going to be stapling on house wrap first thing today. I wanted to get that on before I mounted the staging because I'm going to be wrapping things up, literally wrapping things up, where I would like the house wrap under, like right up in here. We'll be doing the subfacia and soffit area, the framing part. Up there, it's only, the sheets are 9 feet high, the roll of house wrap. So it won't quite reach all the way up to the top on the higher part. I'll have to do a little layer up there. But anyway, we're ready to put house wrap on. We being me. The getting started is the slowest part, hardest part. There we go. There. Going to just put house wrap right over the fender. Not really. I've always had troubles. The spring bounces out of the stapler. I've complained about that when building garages. Yeah. Got it. Come on over here. Take another look. I'll go back and come back and staple that up. But first I like to run the whole roll all the way around. Okay, I need to go back around and start up high with a ladder. So we'll go around there. We're going to be putting up the staging brackets. I'll put a plank on top, and then we'll be ready to set the roofing. A lot of you folks had mentioned, you know, when you get old, you got to do things a little bit easier, try to make work easier. So hopefully, it used to be I'd just throw a ladder up there, climb up there, muscle it up, screw it on or nail it on. This time going the easy route. So I've already made marks where I want. It's going to be 3 brackets here. And I already started the screws. Look at the easiness that I'm doing. And I'm catching into a stud, which is always a good thing. Shall we test it out? Oh, look at that, able to do a whole chin up. I need to go take a break now. Okay, so that'll be good and solid. When I screw these in, the top ones are where most of the pressure is going to be. This is just kind of, this isn't doing anything much down here except holding it steady left to right. But I put those 2 screws in at an angle so it bites in from both sides. It'd be really hard to pull that out. This one is halfway. Should catch a stud right there. Okay, I am concerned for safety, so that's going into a single stud right there. I'm going to go inside, make sure there's no screws that didn't just come through the OSB. We're okay, not a screw showing. Okay, then the last one. Both ends we have a 2x4 on the flat and a 2x nailed to it on edge. So I've got 3.5, 4.5, 5 inches of error to go by. Error. To error is human. To forget, no, forgive is divine. I purposely built these, they're 16.5 coming out here, to stick out. A lot of times the tendency for people when they're doing this is they'll put this up and they'll put the plank right tight to the wall. And we're still going to be building this out 3 inches. So I like to have my foot so I can stand comfortably and not be hugging so that you're like, feel like you're falling over backwards. Just makes it more comfortable. 2x12. What a beast. There's one. Who thinks I should put a screw in there to secure it? I raise your hand if you do. Okay, that is perfect. If I only had a ladder. I'm putting these on just to stop it from doing that. I'm going to let it stick out even more. Probably maybe 2 inches. You like that? If anybody objects to it, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Kindly. So this is an inch difference. These are all the same. So that indicates to me that the wall is not straight. It must be flexed or something. So I'm going to straighten that out with the roof sheathing. All right, we'll go around the other side and do the same thing over here as we did over here. Now I've already made the mark, so this should go pretty quickly. Boy, even this battery doesn't sound very healthy. These batteries are 10 or 15 years old. They've been around a long time. A long time. Almost as long as me. I'll do the same, 2 inches out. I'm putting the screw to this end just so the cantilever, if I step back here, it has more holding power here than it would here. We'll have to be careful coming in and out of here to bang your head. Interesting story, since we're on a story. I did that when my shop Around, I can't remember when, 2012 or so. It burned to the ground, and we had a work team come in and rebuilt. I built the walls ahead, got everything prepped. We had about 20 guys from our church show up, and gals, and we had this up and the roof on in a day. It was pretty exciting. But we were working on the vinyl siding and stuff on the backside. So if this was the back door, they had staging plank set across right here. And I forgot it was there, and I stepped into it hard, and I saw stars. And the next day, found I had a detached retina, part like 3/4 detached. So it was emergency surgery. Something like that with an eye is considered a limb. So they got me in priority, and they laser welded it back in place. Actually happened twice. And then I got cataracts, and then they had removed the cataracts. But now I have great vision. Actually, let's see which one. This one can see perfectly for driving. This one can see perfectly for reading. They're not the same. So if just around here it doesn't bother me, but if I'm driving I start to get a headache, so I have to wear glasses. Little side story. Okay, I'm now going to get a. Some of you folks had mentioned a clamp. So this is 1.5 inches, which means it has to go that way 1/2 inch. I have a brace there. I wonder if that'll move it. I wasn't doing much. Moved it about 1/16. I think I'll put a clamp right here and draw that out. Or in, however you want to talk about it. Let's see how easy this goes. Half a squirt squeeze. All right, we'll go around and do the other side. Got it. All right. This is pretty critical because it's straightening out the walls, both sides, before I put the roofing on. Here it is. First step on the staging. Oh, this is a pretty good working height. Okay. So, I got ladders all set, got everything ready. I'm going to start putting the double, it's going to be a double subfacia, basically, to create a soffit. So I'm putting this up. I'm going to take just a scrap piece to run it up the rafter or the truss, so I get a good flat plane. That shows me where I want to have the finished part nailed. So if you'd be so kind as to stay right there while I mark you. Should have had my pencil out first. Come on. I'll be nailing these 2x4s up individually, but that gives me a point right there. Then I'll go down to this end. It's kind of interesting. I know it's strong enough, but just getting up here for the first time, you think, oh, did I do it right? Okay, bring that up. So I'll nail these two on, and then I'll do the same thing up above. Also, I just ordered the roofing. They said it'd be maybe 1.5 weeks. So we have that to look forward to. be metal roofing. All right. Oh, this should be fun. Getting my mark. Getting that out there. There. By putting these doubled 2x4s on, when I get the other side done, this width from here to the other side will be 8'4". Legal width is 8'6". It's going to be aluminum coil stock, so that won't even add, both sides it won't add a 1/16. And then I can allow the roof to overhang 1 inch on each side. That is going nowhere fast. There we go. Get this to wipe me right off the roof. That'd be slick. There we go. Okay. Now I'll just pull that down. That looks good. So this one is going to be even harder than this one, so I need to come up with a different plan. But anyway, let's do it. I think it's probably safer to just walk it up a step at a time. So far it's a lot easier. That grunt was just for effect. Wasn't really grunting. Okay, a little here. Good. Okay. There. Whoa, that looks perfect. Check this end. Okay, I've got to get up there, get some measurements and pull that. I don't know if this looks more difficult or not, but it's actually easier. Oh, somebody didn't add the... I got it all the way up here. I didn't add the double subfacia. I do have my tape, so I guess I can pull a measurement. Hopefully it's 3 here. 2 7/8. All right, one more big one. The rest will be little tiny pieces, eh? There we go. Huh. They said it would be easy, right? Perfect. Now if it'll just stay there. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. There, done. Hopefully this is just one trip up here. I have 2 staplers. You want to stay? That'll stay there. Okay, you want to stay there? All right. I bet some of these blow off. All right. Finish it off the platform along the edges. For now, what if we just fly around, take a look, see what it looks like. We'll finish out this video. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, share, and if you're not a subscriber, wait till you see what's coming next. I don't even know. Oh, somebody's got to staple that off. Yeah, looking good.